Hello, I have a Cal Spa 2100 and I also have the safety suction light that is on. I emptied the tub for approximately 4 weeks. Everything ran perfect. I filled it up and tried to fire it up. The heater hums, and then nothing in it reads that the safety suction is on. Any suggestions? Thanks.
Hello. My name is XXXXX. Allow me a moment to review your question thoroughly. I'll do my best to answer your question and resolve your issue. I will wait a couple minutes to see if you are available to chat online.
Yup, I am here.
Sorry, I'm back. Did you just fill this and are getting this problem?
Yes, I emptied it about 4 weeks ago, and to be honest, I thought I froze the thing up. It was completely empty with only one real cold night. I live in Rochester, NY.
Heater elements do not hum. They will sizzle or make a boiling noise if on with no water flow. Although that should not happen regardless. Is there a chance you filled it and there is frozen lines blocking the pumps from flowing or running?
Not today. I filled it with warm water and it was 50 degrees today.
A quick way to tell is to close and open the slice valves. If there is ice, they will not close.
I am getting the safety suction light on the control panel and I get the humming noise and the heater element heats up and then registers as an O reading on the panel.
They unfreeze as slowly as they freeze. You have a flow problem in at least one pump. Most likely the one connected to the heater. Do you have 2 or 3 pumps?
1 pump. 4 horsepower.
1 2 pump connected to the heater.
Yes.
Usually have 2 or 3. Okay.
I changed the heater element and high temp sensor last year. Tub has worked perfect until this. Actually, it may have 2 pumps.
I'm guessing a flow problem. Either airlocked or ice. Since you filled it, drained it and refilled it. Not likely an airlock. Is the tub on or off now?
Off.
Can you try some things? Is the equipment door off?
No, but I can take it off quickly.
Okay. Please try this. Leave the power off and open the wood panel and then the control box cover. You will need a regular Phillips screwdriver. Try closing the valve coming off the heater farthest from the pump connected to it. Usually you're left facing it. Don't ram it all the way. Just close it sort of tight.
Give me a little bit. Okay.
Now loosen the heater union nut on the heater closest to the valve you just closed until water slowly leaks out. Let it pour slowly for a couple seconds, then retighten the union nut and reopen the valve. Now follow the safety suction wires into the control box. If 2 switches for 2 pumps, the 2 wires will join together into 1 wire and plug into the board. Just unplug it and pull the wires out the box. Then them disconnected permanently. Turn the power on and watch the topside display and listen. Don't press any buttons. Update me on what happens. Standing by. It'll take us out of live chat, but we continue whenever you return. Nothing changes except the live part. I will answer you as soon as I am alerted to your response. Do you have any question now?
I shut the valve down on the intake of the heater element. That valve shut very easy. I then shut the valve to the right of the heater element, near the safety suction valve. That valve shut hard and was crunchy, indicating some ice if I had to guess. I fired it up and the heater element heated up quickly as usual and hissed, however no water flow, and eventually the topside panel read O. I also just snapped the safety suction valve off by accident. It went back on, however if I put any flow through that tube I think it is going to leak. If I empty the tub completely for the winter, what risks do I run with ruining the tub? I am running out of good weather to work on it this year and now want to change the plumbing to completely bypass that safety suction valve.
Our chat has ended, but you can still continue to ask me questions here until you are satisfied with your answer. Come back to this page to view our conversation and any other new information. What happens now? Or, you can reply to me using the box below. I hate it when that happens. I understand. Well? Is water squirting out the broken switch you snapped off? Should be if the line is not frozen. The heater should not even be coming on unless the pump is running and flowing. The pressure switch on the heater disables it. Unplugging the safety suction from the circuit board is much less risky than unplugging the wires on the safety switches. If it is leaking, you will need to plug the hole with a 1/8 inch pipe plug. Use nylon, not brass. The switch may be broken off in the threads. I use a small flat screwdriver to twist out the broken male threaded piece. Let me know what you plan to do, and we will pick up from there. Sorry about the switch, that's why I eliminate them, because all they do is cause frustration. Standing by. TheHotTubGuy 41613.13359544514. Good morning. I'm sorry I am not getting notifications on your replies. Your side of our conversation is still in live chat format, while mine is not. Strange. I'll try to resolve that glitch. Anyway, back to the problem. Here is my advice. Please do it quickly if the weather is still mild. 1. Drain the tub. 2. Remove the broken safety switch and any male threaded piece from the hole in the T-fitting and replace it with a nylon 1/8 NPT pipe plug. Wrap a few layers of Teflon tape or smear some Teflon putty on it and twist the pipe plug in there. Now remove the wires from the circuit board for that and any other safety switches. Cut the wires off at any other switch and do not mess with removing the wires from the switch. They break. Now throw the wire harness away. You do not need the switches. 3. Open all valves and fill the tub with hot water through the filter. You will run out of hot water soon, but just keep filling. 4. Now try what you normally do when restarting the tub again and cross your fingers the ice is gone enough to flow now. It is exactly what I would do. I came out on a service call for you. You cannot properly drain the tub for winter with the ice anyway, so your best bet is to follow these steps and get it working again. If you decide to shut it down, then you can properly winter drain it once the ice is out of the plumbing. Hopefully there is no serious freeze damage yet. I am concerned you have a misadjusted or bad pressure switch as well, because the heater should not be coming on unless pump 1 is flowing. Hopefully it is just related to the ice issue. If the heater tube is frozen also, you will need to thaw that out before refilling. Please do ASAP. Update me on what happens or come back if you have questions on my advice. Standing by. Todd.
How many safety suction wires are connected to the panel? I found the output safety suction switch, the one with the blue cover on it that I broke off, and disconnected it, going to get the plug like you mentioned. Other posts I have read about another switch that needs to be disconnected. It is not the vacuum switch on the front end of the heater, correct? If there is another safety switch, I am not sure where it is located and I am having trouble locating where to unplug it on the panel. Thanks.
You said you have one pump at first, then maybe two? There is one switch installed at the suction of each jet pump. If you only have one pump, you have one switch. If you have two pumps, then you have two switches. Either way, the wires join together and input on the board as one set of wires and on small plug. The safety switches are vacuum switches and the pressure switch is a pressure switch. The safety switches detect if the pump suctions are blocked and the pressure switch detects if the heater has increased psi because of the pump running or not. Just eliminate them from the control system. They are a problem causing redundant safety feature that CalSpa no longer uses. Standing by. Todd.
I have a vacuum switch on the front end of the heater. Should I unhook that from the control panel?
Vacuum and pressure switches look very similar. Unless you installed the wrong switch in the heater, it should be a pressure model. If you unplug it, it will disable the heater. If it is the incorrect switch, replace it. Here is what the pressure switch typically looks like on those models. Vacuum switches on those models are white plastic. Your pressure switch may be black as well, but should more like the pic above. Standing by.
Okay, here is where I am at. I definitely have one pump, it's 2-speed. I only have one pressure switch and I unhooked it completely, and put a plug in the hole as you suggested. The vacuum switch on the front of the heater I replaced when I replaced the heater tube last year. I know that works well. I left that alone and I am filling the tub now. No ice now. How sensitive is the switch for the heater? There is a little plastic dial on it and I played with that yesterday a little bit before I asked the original question. Would that prevent the heater from kicking on if I don't have it set correctly?
Your heater uses a pressure switch. It should not be letting the heater come on previously. It is bad or the wrong switch. Your safety suction switches are vacuum switches are not needed. Eliminate them. Do not bypass the pressure switch on the heater. It is needed and necessary to operate properly. If you played with the dial, that is probably why the switch is not functioning now. Set the dial to 1.5 pounds per square inch and leave it be. If it works, leave it. If it does not work after you fill the tub, replace it with a new one. You will have errors and heating issues if the pressure switch is not working properly. Standing by. Todd.
How do I know if it is set to 1.5 pounds per square inch? There are no numbers on it. Should I turn it all the way in or out and then try to adjust it? And thanks for all of your attention on this, you are the lifeline right now. Paul.
When the tub is filled and the pump is running, you can adjust it then. I will try to find a link or detailed instructions to walk you through it. For now, turn it counterclockwise about 3/4 of the way up. Do not over-twist it either direction.
Okay, and tub is almost filled.
Do this. Rotate the cog on the switch clockwise until it is in the middle of adjustment range. When the pump is flowing, the heat light on the top side should be off. Now slowly rotate the cog counterclockwise, raising it slowly. Stop when you hear a slight click and can see that the pin contact the micro switch where the wires are. The correct setting is, the heat is only on when the pump is running. Low speed for this test. The heat will shut off within 2 seconds if you unplug the pump while it is running and the heater is on. This is the sweet spot, and it is generally around 1.5 to 2 pounds per square inch. Most switches have some markings on them. If you plug the pump back in, the heater should come back on in a moment afterwards. Give it 10 seconds or so before readjusting. When plugging the pump in and out of the control box, be quick and deliberate. Do not push it in or pull it out slowly. Use quick hard pushes in and pulls out to eliminate arcing at the plug pins. I hope this works out for you. Please let me know if you need further help. Have a nice day and happy hot tubing, Todd.
Hey Todd, just filled it up and the pressure switch was way off. I moved it after firing it up and the damn thing started working, already up 2 degrees. You are a godsend. Thank you so much. Besides the awesome rating I will give you, if you are ever in Rochester, New York, look me up for a beer. Stop any cop and ask for Sergeant Barnes. You have helped so much, thanks again.
Thank you. Happy hot tubing, Sarge.
If you have a home improvement or appliance question and want to chat with an expert, now visit JustAnswer.com/YTHI.